Holy shit, that's cool. All right, so we gotta go and do a run to pick up some stuff that I found on Facebook Marketplace. And then afterwards, to head to my parents for a bit. But first, I gotta deal with this mess outside. So let's get the shoveling on and get this going. Okay, all done with the shoveling. Just gonna hop in the car and get ready to go pick up these things. That's cold. All right, snow is cleared and car is warm. I got a guest with me, my daughter Isla. Isla, say hi to YouTube. Oh, you gotta say it louder than that. Say hi, YouTube. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up a mouse first, hit my parents, and then get the keyboard I want after, and grab some coffee on the way to my parents as well. The car is creaking and squealing. I got a low pressure tire sensor alert alarm here. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to be something bad. Let's hopefully that this cold temperature warms up a little bit and that returns to normal. Anyways, let's go get this mouse. Although it's a freezing cold day right now, the sun is out. It looks gorgeous out here. It's a nice drive right now. We're almost there. So yeah, my daughter just fell asleep, so she's getting a nice needed nap at this time. So hopefully she's a bit more calm in the afternoon. Usually when she gets tired, she's kind of hyper. So yeah. Anyways, I wanted to just get on here because since I have some time, we're going to be a bit early, just to talk about why I want to start YouTube. I guess more or less, I wanted to document certain things of my life to kind of give it a positive spin on some negative things that's happened or happening, I should say. I'll elaborate more on that later, but I like to focus on the positives because it reminds me why we continue to go on every day. Because if you focus on the negative, most people won't want to get up the next morning, go to work, have fun with their loved ones, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to highlight some positives, and obviously I'm gonna bring the negatives, but right now it's a beautiful day. It's cold, that's a negative, but it's a beautiful day. It's not so bad where we can't go outside, but I wouldn't want to be out here for long. We're very close to our destination, and I'm going to not record this since I don't really want to record the seller. I might leave my mic on, and maybe you guys can hear what's going on. Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Not bad. All right, sick deal. Let's go get the other one. Oh, sorry, not right now. Later, I'll get the other one. I'm gonna head to my parents, grab some coffee for my dad. My dad loves coffee, so let's go get some coffee for him. Okay, at good old McDonald's. It's my daughter's favorite. She's still asleep, so chicken McNuggets for her, coffee for my parents. I want a coffee for myself too, but it's my second coffee, so this will be my third coffee if I have one, so I gotta be careful there, but whatever. I worked this morning, it was a very long morning. A lot of people want coffee, or McDonald's today. What's going on here? Man, is it a beautiful day out here still. Looks like you can go play in it all of 5 minutes and then freeze your butt off. But it is beautiful. Can't say it's one of the best days so far. I hope my solar cameras are charging right now. I really need it charged up.
There you go.
Perfect, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, let's try not to spill the coffee. My car is dirty, but I don't want to add to the mess. So let's get going and drive very, very carefully here. Okay, on to my parents' house. Hopefully my dad's doing all right. All right, just pulled into my parents, and I'll stop recording right now. That's because my dad is in a state where I don't want to give him any more stress. So I will catch you guys later. Okay, finished up my dad's. He looks great. Glad to see him in good health, good spirits. Now gonna head home with my daughter. She's singing songs in the back and having a blast. She had a good time with her cousins, my nephews. What was your favorite thing to do, Isla? To play with Shibby and Avin? Yeah, I thought so. Anyways. Yeah, that's why he loves you? Because you gave him chicken nuggets and french fries? I gave it to him, okay. He still loves you anyway. Okay. The sun is gone or going down, and it's getting colder, so we're gonna try to beat the cold right now, and then I gotta head out later again to grab my last Facebook item, so hopefully it doesn't get too cold later. Okay, just got home. My daughter was taking a nap, so I think we're just taking it easy for the rest of the evening and maybe grab some dinner. And then I'll catch back with you guys when I go pick up the keyboard later. All right, hope you guys can see me. It's kind of dark. It's about 7:05. I'm just heading out right now to grab my last marketplace pickup. None of my minions with me, so just solo tonight. Heading out. My wife's home with the kids. They're gonna have a movie night, I think, and then I should be back within an hour. So let's do this. Here we are. Good old Home Depot. Let's find our guy. Hey, how you doing? Okay, perfect. Have a good night. All right, got it. Good to go. Got home safe and sound. I didn't film any of it, but I went to the gas station to kind of fill up my tire to see if that would help, but their tire pressure, their air compressor was broken, so I didn't get that. Did fill up, came home, ate some dinner. Kids are watching a movie upstairs with my wife. Probably can hear them screaming and shouting. I just took a sec to come down here and test everything, so I have the mouse, I have the keyboard, all hooked up. They're just updating right now. So it was good find. Between those two pieces of items, they're like close to like $300 on Amazon, and I walked away with them with like $130. So it was a great save, brand new, and the box is sealed. So good savings on my part. So what's the plan? Why did I go out and get this stuff? Was simply because just behind me right here, I'm trying to set up a personal kind of like workstation slash something for my kids to kind of learn on as well. I bought, for the first time, I bought a Mac ever in the history of my life. Bought a Mac. My wife has Macs, but I've never owned a Mac or wanted a Mac. But I kind of said to myself I wanted a powerful kind of computer, and the best thing on the market was a Mac Mini in terms of the price. So I will learn and kind of figure out what's going on. It's supposed to be coming in this week sometime, so hopefully I get it set up and kind of start. The reason why I had to get the mouse and the keyboard was I had some older stuff which weren't really compatible with the Macs, so I had to get this anyway. And I was comfortable with the Windows setup I have on my work side. I have another desk over here. That's more for my work setup. And you're asking why I have two setups. Well, that one's typically on all the time because if you know me, I kind of work a lot, evenings, weekends, like 24/7, nonstop. So I'm usually in there. And I didn't want to have that kind of mix with this. This is me and only me. My kids will occasionally use it just to learn and typing and playing some like mouse games just so they can get comfortable with the mouse and keyboard. But otherwise, this is me. And the reason for that is I kind of wanted to build into sort of some stuff for me personally, get back into some interests I wanted to do. Like I was big into video editing when I was younger, high school and just early college days. I kind of fell off the track because I didn't have a computer that was powerful enough to do the video editing anymore. I didn't have the time because I was going to school and working. And then when I started my professional career, you're just hustling just to be somebody in the company and just trying to make your way up the ladder, right? So I wanted this at this point in my life. I needed to do this because I am stressed every day. No word of a lie. It's one of those things where I think about work, then I think about the kids. I think about work, and then I think about the kids. And this is kind of something out of my norm that I wanted to do. I've been meaning to do for a while. I actually wanted to do it last year, but I wanted to clear up some bills and whatnot, and this wasn't necessary. Not saying I still have bills, but this was kind of a gift to myself. Now, with that said, you can see my shady camera work right now on this whole day. I'm gonna get better at this. I'm learning, as much as I can with this. I'm gonna translate the recordings into DaVinci Resolve, which I'm learning as well. But I'm used to it. My job is very demanding in terms of learning and kind of figure out what's going on in the world. So in terms of technology, so my job is sort of learning, growing almost every day. So this is no different from my normal day to day. So with that said, I hope this at least gives you guys gives you guys a brief understanding of kind of my day to day. Work a little bit in the mornings when I can, and then hang out with the kids. So I try to hang out with all of them. They have different interests, different kind of hey, today's mommy's day, today's daddy's day kind of deal. So so today, for some reason, my daughter wanted to hang out with me today, and typically it's my oldest wants to hang out with me. So it was good. It was fun. She's worn down. She's kind of cranky right now. So hopefully she goes to bed soon. I can hear them fighting and screaming upstairs. So yeah. Anyways, I like the mouse and keyboard. I really think it was a good investment for myself. I just, I could have easily bought something cheaper and hopefully, get the basics started. But I'm not that kind of guy. I like to get what I like. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most expensive thing, But if I like something, I'm gonna go and get that thing 100 times over. You know, change is great, and you know, I always like getting into new things. But if I'm comfortable using something, it's one of those things. And these things are like amazing. Just want to show you. It's like not your typical mouse and keyboard. They're like metal, type, nice, clean. You know, not just for the aesthetics reason, but I love it how it's just gives me like a comfortable feeling, and I know it's reliable because my one that I have for work, I've had it for like 5-6 years. Same with my mouse, 5-6 years easily. Anyways, I'm not gonna ramble on for the rest. So it's late right now. I'm going to finish updating the mouse and keyboard, give it a few tests, and then call it a night, and then hang out with the family upstairs. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this. I'm gonna get better at this. I'm going to learn, and if anybody who knows me knows when I am interested in something, I try to work and finesse it until I'm kind of master it. And this is one of those things where I want to do this. I kind of need to get out of my norm, and this is one of my outlets. So hopefully it goes good, and hopefully you guys stay tuned. Anyways, I'm out. Have a good night.